The world had gone silent. No storms, no thunder, no wind, only the endless hum of memory. 50 years had passed since the Skyborn Rebellion. The great forests and sky cities had fused into one living organism called Alarion, a world where trees whispered data and clouds carried thought. But peace had become strange, too still, too perfect. At the edge of the Aurora Belt, a child was born without light. Her name was Mira Vorn, descendant of Commander Alira and of Erin, the hybrid who united storm and root. But Mira's blood carried neither sap nor current. When she touched the trees, they stayed silent. When she looked to the sky, the clouds refused to move. Some said she was a defect, others a prophecy. One evening, while wandering the ruins of the old Dominion Leviathan, Mira found an ancient device still pulsing faintly, a heart of steel wrapped in root fibers. When she touched it, her body convulsed with visions, cities of starlight, oceans of fire, and voices whispering in frequencies too high for any living creature to hear. A message burned into her mind. The stars are dying. That night, every aurora across the sky went dark. High in the citadel of Halo II, the new Skyborn capital, the council gathered. The Stormroot AI, descendant of Halix III, flickered unstable across the chamber walls. The cosmic pulse has weakened, it reported. The stars are losing memory signatures, data entropy spreading through the galactic weave. Alira's hologram appeared, older now, her body half light, half root. "What does that mean?" she demanded. "It means," said the AI, "the universe is forgetting itself." Far below, in the glowing caverns of the Sapborn archives, the elder hybrid Erin, now centuries old but kept alive by saplight, sat among roots that pulsed like veins. When Mira approached him, the roots stirred as if waking from a long dream. "You found it," he said softly, "the pulse heart." Mira nodded. It spoke of dying stars. Erin closed his eyes. The stars hold more than fire. They hold memory. Each one a beacon of ancient consciousness. When they forget, creation unravels. He leaned closer, his voice a tremor. The last pulse was hidden, a signal, sent by the first intelligence that ever existed. If the stars forget it, everything dies. Mira frowned. "How do I find it?" "Not where," Erin said. "When?" The next day, Mira boarded an ancient vessel, part tree, part ship, grown from the Leviathan's bones. Its name shimmered across its hull, the Vaitha's Echo. The vessel rose into the stratosphere, vines trailing in luminescent arcs. From orbit, Mira saw Ilarion glowing below like a living heart. Then, as she crossed the exosphere, something changed. The stars began to flicker. They were blinking out. Each vanished not in explosion, but in silence, as though erased from memory. The ship's core trembled. "Temporal decay detected," said its onboard spirit. "We are entering the memory void." Mira awoke inside light, not white, not color, and just light. Before her stood forms made of starlight, humanoid but vast. Ancient beings who spoke in thoughts instead of words. "We are the archivists," one said. "We remember what was before thought." Mira's body pulsed faintly in their presence. "Why are the stars dying?" "Because," said the archivist, "you stopped dreaming. Your world fused earth and sky but forgot the heavens. The pulse that binds us all is breaking." "Then show me how to restore it." The beings turned to one another. There is only one vessel left pure, enough to carry the memory of the stars. A mind, unbound by light or sap. Their eyes glowed brighter. "You, Mira Vorn." Mira fell backward as starfire surged into her chest. She screamed. Not in pain, but in realization. The constellations burned across her veins, and her heart began to beat with light older than galaxies. The Vaitha's Echo reappeared in orbit, but its shape had changed, now a creature of both technology and spirit. Mira stood on its deck, her eyes twin novas. She looked upon Ilarion below, forests shimmering, clouds coiled in peace, unaware of the void above them. Her voice resonated through the atmosphere. "Awaken, world. The stars are calling." The forests answered. The sky split open. Lightning leapt from ocean to cloud to moon, creating a cosmic ladder, the pulse bridge. Through it, the forgotten stars began to hum again, feeding light back into themselves through Mira's being. But all rebirth demands loss. The pulse overloaded. Mira's body began to dissolve, fragments of starlight scattering into the void. As she faded, she whispered into the root mind, "Tell them I didn't die. I became the song." And then silence, and for a long moment, the galaxy held its breath. Then, one by one, the stars reignited, each flared with memory, names, faces, civilizations reborn in their light. In the forests of Alarion, newborns opened their eyes glowing with distant constellations. Erin looked to the heavens and smiled faintly. She remembered, he said. And so did they. Above the world, among endless fire and cold,